Hi, welcome to Christine's Holistic Cooking, and today this is the continuation from the curry goat, and this has been marinating overnight, and this is the marinated curry goat that was taken out of the fridge. I'm just going to put my gloves on because I don't want it to stain my nails. So I'm just going to take the cling film from the marinated curry goat, and as you can see there, oh, it smells delicious, absolutely delicious. And I will be adding more curry powder as we're going along. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take the curry goat over to the pot. I'm going to give it a little stir just to help it on its way. I'm going to be adding some water. I'm also going to be adding a tin of tomatoes, chopped tomatoes, and also a tin of coconut milk. Now I've got the light coconut milk, it's entirely up to you, but this is a family recipe, so I'm doing it the way I also like to have it done. And my children, they all love, and family and friends all love my curry. So let's go over to the pan. So it's quite heavy, you can see. I'm just going to put the curry goat in. In 1 hour, and you'll be able to see the next stage that I'm going to do. Right, so while the curry goat is cooking, and we'll start the rice in about an hour's time when the curry goat is ready to be stirred. It's best to leave it, you can take time, read a book, chill, have a shower, have a chat with some friends online or over the phone, for example, or you've got your guests in the lounge, go in and spend some time with them. That's the fun thing about when you're doing curry goat, is that you can actually spend time with people. You're not stuck in the kitchen all the time. However, this is just a quick talk about the coleslaw. And what I've got here, which goes really well with the curry goat and the rice. Coleslaw is also a family favourite as well. So what I've got here is I've got a quarter of red cabbage, and I've also got a quarter of white cabbage as well. And I put this into the same bowl. I've also got a cup of grated carrots as well. And I've also got 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise, and this is light mayonnaise as well. Okay, so and you can also add salt and pepper. So I'm just going to add the cabbage into the mix here. And this is for your coleslaw. The cabbage, and I'm also going to add the carrot as well, and I'm going to also add the mayonnaise. I mean, you can mix this all up now before you add the mayonnaise. As you can see, look at those lovely, lovely Caribbean warm colours. It's just lovely. Okay. And now I'm going to add the mayonnaise. Depends how moist you want your coleslaw to be as well. So it's all about preference as well. Just add to it as you're going along. And then I'm just going to mix the cabbage and the carrots with the mayonnaise to make the coleslaw. And now I'm going to add some salt and pepper to this, because it's going to be absolutely delicious. And I'm just going to stir it, mix it up together. Oh, that looks lovely. Just look at that. Beautiful. Those lovely colours. It's nice and moist as well. This will go really nice with the curry goat. So now what you do is you just wrap this up and put it in the fridge. And now I'm still waiting for the curry goat to do the 1 hour. So once it comes to 1 hour, I'll then prepare the rice. Right, so we're now 1 hour into cooking the curry goat. So I'm just going to give it a stir. Oh, it's lovely. Smell the aroma. Beautiful colours as well. Oh, absolutely delicious. And it's starting to fall off the bone as well, which is really good. Oh, this is delicious. What a nice, delicious, warming, tasteful curry goat. This is what we want to have. So I'm just going to put the lid back on, and I'm just going to turn that down just a little bit. So I'm just turning that down slightly. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to work on the actual rice now. This is the brown rice, basmati rice. It's brown with the wild rice. So I use 2 cups of brown rice, and I use 1 cup of the wild rice as well. Okay. So remember I said about the black-eyed peas soaking overnight with the onions just to get that flavour inside. Now I'm going to add this to the rice. Okay, and then if you don't like the black-eyed peas, then don't add it. You can add the onions instead. You know, it's entirely up to you. But I'm just sort of doing this as a festival type thing, so I'm just adding the peas. And I like quite a bit, so you can add as little or as much as you want. But like I said, I like to have quite a bit because it's quite nutritional as well. And I'm just going to top this up with water. And if you want to do it so that it's like 1/3 of water, over the rice and the peas as well. Okay. This is going to take some time to cook because wild rice takes longer than normal rice to cook. So remember I said about the 45 minutes to 1 hour. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some salt and pepper. You can add margarine to this or butter. I'm just going to give it a quick stir so it mixes in a bit. And then I want to put this on a high heat to begin with. And then when it simmers, you want it to come to a boil. And then what I'll do is I'll then put it on a simmering as well, and then cover with the lid as well. Okay, so I'll be back in 45 minutes and you'll get to see the end result. Right, so the curry goat and the rice is almost cooked to perfection. I've had a little taste and it's delicious, and I've tasted rice, I've tasted curry goat. It's just like Grandma used to make. I am so excited. We're going to enjoy our meal today. So, an additional thing that I've mentioned, because not everybody likes coleslaw. So I've got here a salad which you can offer to the individuals, guests that you've got that don't like coleslaw. So it's a bit of a variation. You can do 1 tomato diced, 1 onion diced, 1 cucumber diced, and I've also got here my special apple vinaigrette, but this is like a chutney, it's an apple chutney as well. So I'm just going to put this into the dish as well. So I'll put this here by its side on its own. Oh, it smells lovely. Just look at the juice in there, the marinated apple vinaigrette. Oh, it's delicious. Just look at that. It smells lovely as well. Sorry, I want to eat it right now, but I can't. So I'm just going to put that to one side. So that's the chutney, which is the apple vinaigrette, which goes with salad, and you can actually do this with the curry goat as well. This is like a variation for those that don't like coleslaw. So I'm going to add the tomatoes, I'm going to add the cucumber, and I'm also going to add the onion as well. So that's a lovely mixture there for your guests, for those that don't like coleslaw. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just prepare the table for the coleslaw. I'm going to put the rice together in this dish here. I'm going to put the curry goat in the bowl here as well, so that you can see the presentation, and I'm going to put them on a plate as well and have a taste, so that you can see the finished product. Put my apple chutney away. And the rice over. These three out of the way. The rice is absolutely delicious. I've added a taste, I'm going to add another taste because I love it. I'm going to bring the rice over here. I'm going to turn the curry goat off. I just want you to see it is ready. It's cooked to perfection. You know, the meat is just ready to fall off of the bone. That's when you know that this curry goat is cooked. It is delicious. This curry goat is so good for you. It's nutritional as well. And you just can't beat it. You know, my grandma used to make it, my mother, my father. You know, this is a good family traditional recipe that I'm giving you as well. But you know what else is great about this is because this can be for family gatherings, it can be for the holidays, for Christmas. You know, it's so warming to have your guests enjoy a nice meal like this. And this is something where you can still be with your family, friends, loved ones, having a talk with them, but also cooking them a lovely meal as well without taking too much of your time away as well. So I'm just going to dish the rice up here. And just be mindful because it's hot. I'll turn the stoves off now. I'm just going to dish the rice up first. This is lovely, the rice and peas. And this is lovely. Healthy, good for you. And the peas is cooked to perfection. You know, you taste it, you know it's ready because it's, you know, it's not crunchy. It is just right. And you know, you've got your preferences. Some people like things crunchy. It's entirely up to you what you decide to do. But I like mine where it's not crunchy. And the onions and the peas, the black-eyed peas, they would have mixed well together to create a flavour. So it's not just bland. So that's the rice. And then I'll bring the big pot over. Just bring the pot over here. Quite heavy because it's quite large. Just get my serve it. Just move this slowly, slightly. So it's steaming hot here. Lovely redness as well, so it's got a lovely colour to it as well. I'm just going to add the goat to the bowl. There's lots of nutritional benefits in goat meat. Best types of meats that you can actually have. Just put this back on the pot. Right back on the stove. Right, so the dinner is now ready to be served and the smell is delicious. I've got my rice and peas here with onions. I've got my apple chutney also. I've got my I have got my goat meat. And let me just make this clear. This is goat meat, which is different from mutton. Goat meat is more healthier for your body and it's got a lot of nutrients in there. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Get goat meat, okay? Because that's the best one that you can have. Okay, I've also got the salad here as well, which is the onion, cucumber and the tomato. For those that don't like the coleslaw, I've made the coleslaw as well from fresh as well, and look at the colours, it's just beautiful, beautiful autumn colours as well. This is a great meal for the family or for friends as well. So I'm just going to dish it up because it's ready. So I'm just going to create myself a plate here. Just look at those lovely colours. some goat on here. So I want you to see how beautiful it is. Absolutely beautiful. Just look at those juices there. Just drizzle that over. I've got some coleslaw here as well. Just put in here at the side here. And then we're going to add a bit of salad as well. So I like all three, to tell you the truth. And this is such a lovely, lovely meal. And there's also the chutney as well. This is a variation. It's my variation as well. Now, look at that. Just look at that. Look at the curry goat, the rice and peas, the salad, which is the tomato, onion, cucumber, and look at the coleslaw. Just look at those beautiful colours. Apple chutney alongside the curry goat as well. And if you could just take a photo of this on the plate. It's all together on the plate. That one now. Right, so I'm going to tuck in. This is going to be delicious. So I'm just cutting through the curry goat here. Lovely texture. And the rice. Beautiful. And there's a cucumber, chutney. And coleslaw. This is nice. Everything just works so well together. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What I want you to do is to try my homemade chutney apple vinaigrette. It goes well with salad. It goes well with this curry goat because it's got a freshness to it. It's got a delicious texture. And I just want you to try it for yourself and see. It's also very good for you as well. So it is also for meat or non-meat. So you can use it. It's very versatile. Just the same with what I've showed you here today. I hope you do try the apple vinaigrette as well as the products that we do produce as well. And just wanted to mention that to you today. Bon appetit. Thank you.